Kiss me.
Mom, I forgot my keys. Do you know where...
Rape?
Did you change the channel while I was going to get a beer?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, honey. I just wanted to see who was on Letterman.
We're watching Leno, you bitch!
I'm so sorry.
His soft, gentle humor connects effortlessly with my mainstream sensibilities.
No!
Family Guy has carved its niche as the animated king of dark and twisted humor. But even a monarch has to know their limits, right? Today we're diving into 10 times Family Guy went too far, leaving viewers wondering. Number 10. Quagmire sleeps with Loretta.
That wasn't Cleveland doing it with Loretta. Then Loretta's having an affair. Oh, we can't tell anyone about this. That is the last thing in the world we want to do.
For all of Quagmire's sexual antics, we'd like to think that he'd at least draw the line when it comes to his friends' wives.
Salad you're so fond of. Hey, Quagmire.
Well, we'll, have to do this again sometime.
You name the time and the place, Little Nick.
Sadly, such is not the case, as he has an affair with Cleveland's wife Loretta in the Season 4 episode, The Cleveland-Loretta Quagmire.
Hey, we've done everything in the world. So I guess the only thing left to do is tell you that Loretta Brown is having an affair.
Good Lord!
No. Oh, God, I'm screwed. This is worse than that time I had to fess up to the nation. My fellow Americans, I have not been entirely truthful with you.
Cleveland soon finds out about the pair and divorces Loretta. He and Quagmire make amends by the episode's conclusion, but it is certainly bumpy road. This Family Guy moment has been criticized a lot for its plot. Number 9. Making fun of Nazis. Season 7, Episode 3, Road to Germany. Brian and Stewie travel back in time to Poland, 1939.
I knew there was something about this date. September 1st, 1939. This is the German invasion of Poland.
It's also the exact day and year that Rene Russo was born.
Stewie, we gotta get out of here fast. Quick, set up the return pad and let's get back to our own time.
Right.
The jokes in the episode are clearly centered around World War II, and while many of them are making fun of fascist dictators, others can come off as extremely insensitive.
But where do we find uranium in World War II Europe?
There's only one place, at the top secret atomic research facility. In Berlin.
Wait a minute, Germany's building weapons of mass destruction? Well, why doesn't America go in there and kick their asses?
I don't know. Maybe because they don't have any oil?
Oh, clap, 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 clap.
And the jokes in Road to Germany are typically Family Guy, but given the episode's premise, there have never been so many of them at once.
So how's the atomic bomb coming?
It's coming. There are some problems. We're having much better luck developing this impressive collection of 100 Luftballons. Oh, damn.
Well, I guess we'll just let you get back to work.
McFarlane has never been able to reel in the Nazi humor, as one of his earliest jokes during his 2013 Academy Awards opening involved a Nazi. Number 8. Dark humor about abortion.
I'm pregnant.
Damn it, this has gone too far. And if I'm gonna do something about it, it's gotta be now.
What do you mean? What are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna do anything, Brian. But sometimes things happen. The house is a dangerous place for today's modern woman. Rickety staircases, faulty wiring, gay poltergeists.
Though most Family Guy moments go too far because they have the ick factor. Season 8, Episode 21, Partial Terms of Endearment explores abortion in a way that's extremely hard to watch.
Lois, I bet I can drink more bleach than you.
Okay, you know what, Peter? Stop it. I know you're not happy about this, but I am pregnant and I am having this baby. So knock it off because I have had it.
No, I've had it. I don't want you pregnant. You'll be fat and cranky and your boobs will get bigger and you'll stop having your period. Wait, how do I feel about this?
Partial Terms of Endearment features one of the most controversial Family Guy moments that the episode was even banned. In the Season 8 episode, Lois is a surrogate mother.
Found out that we can't have children. We've conceived many times, but for some reason the eggs won't attach, and it was suggested that I find a healthy woman who would consider carrying our child to term. And well, Lois, that's why we're here. We were wondering if you would be our surrogate.
Oh my God. You want me to carry your child?
Yes.
But the parents of the baby die, and Lois has the tough decision of whether to keep the baby or have an abortion.
Doing all that we can to stop the killing of millions of unborn babies. If you have a few moments, I'd like you to watch this video presentation.
Yeah, I got a few minutes. My wife's getting an abortion.
That doesn't exactly sound like the synopsis for a light-hearted animated comedy episode, and it's extremely light on laughs, regardless of viewers' stance on abortion. Number 7. Domestic violence. In a Season 10 episode, we're reintroduced to Quagmire's sister Brenda and her aggressive boyfriend Jeff. She refuses to leave him, despite his clear physical and mental abuses towards her.
What the hell? Did you change the channel while I was going to get a beer?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, honey. I just wanted to see who was on Letterman.
We're watching Leno, you bitch!
I'm so sorry.
His soft, gentle humor connects effortlessly with my mainstream sensibilities.
Let's waste this dick.
Quagmire and friends end up secretly putting an end to Jeff and faking a farewell letter to Brenda.
Brenda, I have decided to leave you. I realized that you are too good for me, and you and our unborn child would be better off without me in the picture. Love, Jeff. P.S. If the cops ask, tell them that Joe, Peter, and Quagmire were with you last night. If you tell anyone otherwise, I will come back and not only hit you, but I will murder you. And no one will care because you're garbage. And your baby is going to be a child of garbage.
It's a little rough, Peter.
I didn't write it, Joe did.
This episode generated a lot of controversy, as it was unlike the show to take on such a heavy topic. Number 6. Abusing Meg badly. Shut up, Meg is one of the most famous Family Guy quotes. But being told that on countless occasions comes with a heavy toll.
Damn it, Meg, will you stop that? That is so annoying.
Oh, that was annoying? What about your stupid, obnoxious humming?
Meg, don't talk to your father like that.
Yeah, shut up, Meg.
No, you shut up, Chris. I am sick of all you guys ganging up on me. You guys all think you're so much better than me.
Oh, Meg, that is the least fancy thing I have ever heard.
Season 10, Episode 2, Seahorse Seashell Party finally sees Meg confront her family about how badly they treat her.
Is it too much to ask to be treated with a little decency from my brother? Maybe show me some kind of kindness by not jumping on the Let's Get Meg family bandwagon?
Aw.
All right, Meg, that's enough. You've had your little dramatic outburst.
However, that isn't until after the family endlessly berates and abuses her more than ever in the episode.
Tell you, Mr. Selfish-ass dad.
Hey, that's Mr. Selfish-ass Dad to you, young lady.
Oh God, is she gonna do me next?
The way Seahorse Seashell Party ends allows for the abuse to continue, which isn't so funny following Meg's outcry. Number 5. Brian consumes Stewie's diaper. The Season 8 episode, Brian and Stewie, is different from your average episode as it features no cutaways and serves to further develop the characters and friendship of Brian and Stewie Griffin.
A $3,000 sweater, which I am now stuck with. Oh, this day. Ah! Ow! You stink! And now I'm trapped in here with you and your stink because you were too stupid to call somebody who could help us.
The dog and baby end up accidentally locked in a bank vault over a weekend. Despite his wit and seeming maturity, Stewie is still a baby and inevitably ends up with a dirty diaper.
Oh, God! Okay, you ready? Okay.
In desperation and complete lack of a change, he asks Brian to consume the diaper, which Brian hesitantly complies.
Yeah, but it's your activity, you know? It's your thing.
Critics were understandably repulsed, disturbed, and completely grossed out.
It's done.
Number 4. Jesus visits Quahog. Jesus visits Quahog. There are a lot of jabs at Christianity and Family Guy. Jesus himself is a reoccurring character, yet prior to this Season 7 appearance, he was pretty much only in cutaways. In the episode I Dream of Jesus, Peter runs into Jesus, who claims he's secretly hanging out on Earth.
Okay, so what are you doing here?
Well, believe it or not, I pop in every 100 years or so, kinda incognito, just to get away from the family.
Peter persuades him to reveal his presence publicly, and Jesus reluctantly does so.
Also Jewish, but he's not the least bit rude.
Peter, my boy.
Yes?
Your sweet-ass chocolate cake.
You bring me joy, and so I won't forsake you.
He then becomes a sort of fame-hungry diva, appearing on various talk shows and shunning Peter for groupies and limousines.
Christ, oh Jesus. Hey, well, Jesus, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Jay. Glad to be here.
So, Jesus, what have you been doing since you've been back?
Oh, you know, just kind of bumming around, playing a little Call of Duty 4, eating a lot of Pinkberry.
Oh, yeah, right, of course, Pinkberry.
Reactions were not favorable to the portrayal of Jesus as a famous snob. Number 3. Lois makes out with Meg's boyfriend. Peter, in his usual insensitive way, starts making jokes about Lois's age, pointing out a few gray hairs. This insecurity about aging makes Lois vulnerable.
It's one of those kablam farts.
It sounds like you're making up excuses.
All right, fine, we'll have sex.
Good.
First, turn off the light. Get under the covers up to your neck, turn away from me, and lose 7 pounds.
Oh, just get the hell out of here.
Meg introduces her new boyfriend, Anthony, a seemingly normal and kind young man.
Having you around so much lately, so we got a little welcome to the family present for you.
Your husband's work and poker game schedule?
My menstrual cycle's on there too, but I don't mind if you don't.
Thanks.
Witnessing Meg's blossoming relationship, Lois feels a pang of jealousy. She starts subtly flirting with Anthony. Lois hatches a plan. She sends Meg on an errand, leaving her alone with Anthony in the house.
Now what are we gonna do about it?
Oh my god, wow, this is so cool. I've never had a MILF come on to me before. Can I kiss you?
Let me ask you this. Do my gray hairs bother you?
What gray hairs?
Taking advantage of the situation, Lois initiates a kiss with Anthony. They get caught in the act by a heartbroken Meg who walks in unexpectedly.
Rape?
The controversy highlighted the show's tendency to push boundaries at the expense of its characters' well-being.
You're old. You're nothing. You couldn't even imagine the things I do for him. And this isn't about making out. This is about power tools. Yeah, I go to places you couldn't get back from. I'll do anything. You don't know me.
Number 2. Peter Griffin Jr.'s demise. Did you know the Griffins had 4 children?
4 children. 4 children.
There's Meg, Chris, Stewie, and the dearly departed Peter Jr. In a Season 7 episode, a cutaway reveals a funeral scene in which Peter consoles a crying Lois over the grave of Peter Jr. In a gentle voice, Peter says he thought the infant would stop crying if he shook him hard enough.
Thought if I shook him enough, he'd stop crying. I was kind of right.
It goes without saying that shaken baby syndrome is one of the leading causes of infant death. So the joke is quite provocative. Those vaguely familiar with this condition may guiltily giggle, and those all too familiar will likely not. Number 1. Peter assaults 13-year-old boy. Peter physically assaults a 13-year-old boy, resulting in widespread criticism. Kyle takes a job as a newspaper boy, which originally belonged to Chris.
Big shorts with the baggy leg holes that flutter so carelessly in the breeze.
Here's your paper. What are you doing here? Beat it, nerd.
Thank you.
Peter tries to reason with Kyle after he insults Chris.
Look, Griffin got his ass kicked. What a loser.
I have that shirt at home.
You pushed me.
Peter beats Kyle, a minor, aggressively, leaving him bleeding and bruised. The moment remains one of the most controversial in the show's history. Please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more Family Guy content. Peter beats Kyle, a minor.